durable and
Okay,
fiber is
cash or
better,
charge, sir?
but yummy as heck.
Okay,
But
35 each.
people think they can actually get through brisket, and then they get then they
Out of
recognize,
40?
okay, I'm getting full. Yes, two or three of these, you're gonna get full. People think that they can actually get through a brisket like a champ, but
$5
it's
is a
not
change.
gonna work.
I do, sir. I do.
You would get destroyed trying to take out a brisket. You would get destroyed.
Thank you
So
so
yeah,
much. Greatly
the fact that
appreciated.
they have this brisket
So
and the
seriously,
pulled
we don't
pork
have any more subs, huh?
scheduled to be eaten today and tomorrow for $5. It's gonna be a joy. And I ain't all there like you wanna step around and eat. Actually, I just wanna watch y'all eat.
Right,
I
right.
wanna see folks enjoy the moment when it comes to cooking. So I normally just sit there and chill and drink.
And sir, what name can I put on this ticket? Charles. Probably take about 7 minutes. Be with you in just a moment. So it's the Italian subs we're out of. Okay. But we can do a meatball? Okay. Okay. Well, that's you weren't real clear on that, so I was a little blown away. Okay. I'll have to mark that as sold out then. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. You've been here before. You can. You can. You come from Dallas, don't you? This is a dedicated customer. Okay. Now the smoked beef is 16. There's only one spot for a price on the interface, so okay. So how was your trip down? Good, good. Can I interest you in some cannolis or tiramisu cheesecake? Okay, okay. I'm just grateful that you come from Dallas to buy food from us. So cash or charge. Okay. Been giving me a hard time on the tap thing, so we're gonna do this. Okay. The next two screens are for you. Fantastic. And the name I'm supposed to put on? That's what I thought. I was gonna say it, but then I'd be sound stupid if that was the wrong answer. So thanks, Adam. That's cool. Thank you. One moment, please. I pushed the wrong button and didn't get a receipt. Hey, Adam is back. Haven't seen him for a while. Okay, ma'am. What can I get for you? We just sold out. We only had two of the Italian subs. So, smoked beef ravioli special. One second. Do we have another smoked beef ravioli? Okay, I wanted to make sure because I thought we sold one yesterday. Okay. Pasta bowl. I'm sorry. What type of vegetable? Oh, okay. That's. Can I interest you in some cannolis or tiramisu cheesecake? Okay. Smoked beef ravioli and the pasta bowl with spaghetti marinara and meatballs. Fantastic. Charge card. Okay, the next couple of screens are for you.
Hi, Lulu. How was you? Hey?
And Scrub, that guy comes from Dallas.
How's your tooth? Are you wearing a tooth today? Hey? Did you have any Timbits today, Lulu?
Richard.
All right, so 2 Italian subs with a heat cake sub.
Hey, Miss Ellis, welcome in. And ma'am, what name can I put on the receipt?
Yellow chicken.
Rosie? Rosie, okay.
You can do it your section. All right, here's the 2 Italian subs.
Okay.
Next up, Brad. $16 special and a $14 special. Thank you, Adam. Here's the 2 subs.
Mod Pro, welcome in. How are you doing?
Same time. This is a pasta special and a pasta bowl. We have 2 pasta specials.
Thank you so much, Charles. Greatly appreciate it. Would you like your receipt? Okay. I just use it to track what's supposed to be on it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the business.
Holy crap, that's the same as the way you eat. It is, dude. Our Italian so good. I like it hot.
Okay, I think we've got our little rush here. I can kind of catch up on chat. I think. You know what? I want some more water on this. If it weren't for this tree, I'd be in a lot of trouble. This tree is really helpful. Okay, boy, I've missed a lot. Richard, Alyssa, hi, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Got a little crazy here for a second. Mod Pro, hi, welcome in. Miss Ellis, welcome in. I hope you guys are having a good day. I get that, Miss Ellis. I'm sorry to hear that. It's going to be a tough road, but it will get better. I'm glad to hear that, Scrub. Kitty cat, I didn't even see you because it deletes. It deletes. There's nothing else there. Hi, kitty cat. I'm so sorry. Love your face. I'm so glad you're here. How are you doing? So we stream live. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, we actually stream live. Yes. It's supposed to show both. That's his stream. I don't know why. What happened to the multi-stream out here? It's just you. So yeah, we stream for St. Jude. We raise money for St. Jude, Starlight, and Stack Up. So he started an organization called Good Cause Crusaders, and it's a group of streamers who all raise money for kids with cancer. Okay. To date, they've raised over $370,000 for St. Jude alone. Not bad, huh? I'm not as good at the money raising thing as he is, but hey, Keith, welcome in.
Hey, what up, Steve? I know.
How are you doing? You're just gonna hold that against me, aren't you, kitty cat? Hi, kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat. I'm glad to hear that, Keith. I can't reach his mouse. I'll wait till he's done.
We had to park at an angle, so everything's burning different. I can't even keep the stock sort of in the can. It's like all going this way. Maybe green.
It is hot outside. It is hot. Verifiable funds, too. I'm not sure what that relates to. Sorry, Scrub. Okay, so for those of you who've missed it, Right now, there is a sale on creme de lish culinary powder on Amazon. That sale's not going to last long. It'll be over before the end of the month. Before the end of the month, you can save up to 44% on Amazon.com. This is a food and drink week of September. All you have to do is follow me on Kick, and since they don't have with garlic butter and Parmesan that he bakes off and then puts whatever you want in it. We got 4 different types of pasta. All the sauces are made by the chef fresh. Grandma Chorito's Sunday gravy is a bolognese with pork, beef, and Italian sausage ground up in it. The meatballs and the Italian sausage are made fresh by the chef. We also have chicken and shrimp and then whatever vegetables you'd like. How are you doing tonight? Let me start with this. We've got a build your own pasta scenario. We've got a garlic pasta cone and a pasta bowl. This is what a garlic pasta cone looks like. So it's a puff pastry with garlic butter and Parmesan that he bakes off and puts whatever ingredients you want in it. So we have 4 different types of pasta, 4 different sauces, all made fresh by the chef. Grandma Chorito's Sunday gravy is a bolognese, a red sauce with pork, beef, and Italian sausage ground up in it. The meatballs and Italian sausage are also made fresh by the chef, but we have chicken and shrimp as well, and whatever vegetables you'd like. We've got 4 different subs, a house salad. We've got 2 different specials, but we only have 1 entry point for a price. So the black and mahi sandwich is 14. The smoked beef ravioli, we have 1 left, and that's 16. And then we have some incredible desserts made with creme de lish culinary powder that are just out of this world.
So the cone and the pasta bowl, are they made with the same thing? You just get a cone or you get both?
Well, and actually the cone is too hot to hold, so it's going to come in our little cardboard bowl, carry-out bowl as well.
But I mean, it's the same garlic.
Yes. Well, no, this is made with puff pastry. Otherwise, it's like a little baguette of garlic bread that you get. No, it's like a cardboard. That's what we call it's a takeout. Yeah. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I mean, you could eat it, but I wouldn't recommend it.
No. That's okay.
In other words, he's going to eat your meal. Whatever you want, Mom.
Hey, what up, Tim? Damn, never know. I can't even reach out. Sorry, guys.
Do you know what you'd like?
Yeah. Can I get a pasta bowl with spaghetti, pesto, chicken, and tomatoes?
You can have more than 1 vegetable if you'd like. Okay. And tomatoes. Okay. Can I interest you in tiramisu cheesecake or cannolis?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I was just gonna get another pasta as well.
Okay. Another pasta bowl.
Yeah. What is the Sunday gravy?
It's red sauce, like a bolognese with ground up pork, beef, and Italian sausage. All of these are his grandmother's recipes.
Can I get a pasta bowl with spaghetti, the Sunday gravy, no meat? Okay, just spaghetti.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cash or charge, ma'am?
Charge.
So we got a pasta bowl with spaghetti, pesto, chicken, and tomatoes, a cheesecake cup, and the pasta bowl with spaghetti and grandma Sharita Sunday gravy.
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay. We can slide that in. Yeah, the little tap thing doesn't seem to be working. Okay. And the next two screens are for you. Rod Connor on YouTube. Welcome in. And Connor on Kick. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much. And what name can I put on this?
Katie.
Katie? We're looking at about 10 minutes, Katie.
We got a seated one today.
Order up. Thank you, chef. Let's go. I'm sorry, with
Oh, sorry, fresh made pasta.
okay. Have you ever had fresh pasta before?
Yeah.
Okay, because you know it comes with a little bite. It's not like as soft as. Okay, good. I like to explain that to people just in case, because people who've never had it, they're like, "This isn't done."
Yeah.
Like, don't let the chef hear that.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Uh, I can't stand asparagus, so I couldn't tell you. Did you ask how it tastes or how it?
Like, is it tender or is it more with the bite?
Does the asparagus have more of a bite or is it tender?
I par cook it. I don't know what to say.
He says he par cooks it. So probably a little bit of a bite, maybe. You want the asparagus?
I'll be
Spinach. Okay. Okay.
and you can add the cone to that one.
You want a pasta cone?
Yeah, the pasta cone.
Okay.
And we'll do it with the spaghetti.
Okay.
The grandma Sunday gravy.
Good choice.
I don't know what that gravy people do with the meatball.
He actually recommends a meatball with it. Yeah. You can have more than one vegetable. Okay. Anything else? Okay. And we don't have sweet tea. We have Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, and water.
Test, test.
You sure you don't want a
Oop,
cannoli,
was that it?
cannolis or some
Can you hear me now?
cheesecake?
So I did want to try. Now that waffle on the stick looks good. That'll probably be good for her. Do you recommend
The cannoli or the cheesecake are phenomenal.
Bravewood, did
Okay.
you just getting on your laptop fixed it?
That'll be a cash or charge. Okay. We got a pasta bowl with fresh pasta, pesto, shrimp, and spinach. A pasta cone with spaghetti, grandma Sharita Sunday gravy, meatballs, spinach, Roma tomatoes, and a cannoli.
I think you fixed it just by getting on your laptop and you were going to curse it out.
Slide this in. Okay. And the next couple screens
what
are
a.
for you.
It seems like every month when there's an update or whatever to this Streamlabs, everything just goes away.
It's amazing how well Rod
This is the
Connor and
third
Connor
time in
Sakes
like
get
6
along.
months. I lost all my
I
settings.
love the way
Nothing
those two guys
worked.
get along.
Have to re-put all my logos and everything on.
I know, right? I just scribbled. Oh, I just scribbled something anyway. I'm not real excited about somebody having my signature captured right next to my credit card, you know.
There has to be an easier way.
And what name can I put on this? Monique. Okay. You want a copy?
Yes, please.
Okay.
For my fish.
So how is everybody?
Right.
Now that we're running and working,
Okay, Monique.
or at least you can hear me.
Probably. No, I can print. It doesn't
No
say
worries.
whether it's a customer or
Life
not.
happens.
Just the same copy over and over and over.
I'm just trying to get
Okay.
everything
It's probably gonna be
working,
close to about 12
or at
minutes.
least half-ass working
Thank
for
you.
our campaign next month for Starlight. And this keeps happening. I would love to not have this happen during a stream.
Order up. Is there more that comes with this?
So whose is that llama? Is that yours, or are you just watching it, letting it graze in your yard, or?
Be with you. Thank you so much. Okay, so you're still cool. So we've got a build your own pasta scenario.
I wouldn't install it if everything works out.
You can get a garlic pasta cone.
And it's working. I wouldn't do the update. There's a lot of people in the forums and stuff saying they're,
Yes,
going
there's two
back to an
actually.
older
The black
version
Bahia
because
sandwich
it's so
with
unstable
cheesy
right
bun
now.
and smoked beef
And I don't feel like
ravioli
trying
with the
to
black.
learn
It's
OBS. I
only
got
one
that set up
supportable
for
price.
Kick
The
and
smoked beef
YouTube,
ravioli is actually
and I
$16.
just leave it alone. I don't update it.
No,
Hi, Frog. What's up? How
yeah,
you doing?
that's an old copy. These change weekly. The
So, hey,
specials does.
Bravewood, when are we going to get a IRL stream with your llama? That thing was so huge.
Thank you.
Yeah, until something works, I wouldn't try and fix it. I mean, I've had so many issues. Almost every update, I lose all my settings,
You're gonna love those cannolis.
and I have to import them back over. Luckily, Streamlabs Online keeps all your settings, but it's just a pain in the butt getting them back on.
Rosie, thank you guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the business, ma'am. Do you want your receipt?
What'd you say his name was again?
Yeah, you did actually. Yeah. Hey, chef. Yeah. This is really sweet, but it's a $16 special. Smoked beef ravioli. That's right here. Ah. Then whose sandwich is that?
Fernando.
It's right there.
What'd that name come up
Do you want
from?
something under that?
Are you a Fernando Valenzuela fan?
Garlic bread for that? Another garlic bread for your smoked beef. Ma'am? There you go. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Look at chat right now, guys. Fucking shit up. All right, so here's the specials for Adam. Food up for Adam. All right, so there's the grouper special, the pasta special. Okay, now next, I got 2 tickets right here. Next up is, okay, so this is the pasta bowl with spaghetti, pesto, chicken. Huh? Pasta bowl with fresh pasta, pesto, shrimp, spinach, pasta cone, spaghetti, grandma Fritos made. So let's get some shrimp going.
Is that the one from ABBA? Hi, Frog. What are you up to?
All right, so we got shrimp going in a pan. Can't get the bag closed, of course. And another ticket, because why not? 2 meatball subs and a cannoli. That's not bad. Okay. Right, so we get the shrimp going. How much garlic bread do I need now? 1 pasta bowl, 2 pasta bowl, 3 pasta bowl, 1 pasta cone. 1, 2, 3. 3 garlic bread. Let's get the 3 garlic bread going first. Thank you guys for all the love, man.
What server are
I
you on? I can't
appreciate it,
remember. I know
dude.
we talked about
I
playing
hate not knowing
WoW,
what's going on, though.
but there's quite a
This
few
literally
streamers
stresses me out.
and people that I know in our
But I love you
community
guys.
that
I
plays
appreciate
WoW.
it.
I get to play with a couple of them. Luckily, there's cross server now.
Thank you guys for all being here and just supporting. It's hot as shit, by the way.
You playing retail or classic?
Ah. I can't even breathe on here. It's so hot. It's 109. All right, I got to get a pasta cone going.
Now,
too,
why
with that
Chef
garlic bread.
Steve chose
Don't forget
Texas
about
to
the
open
pasta
up a food
cone.
truck, especially a small one like that, I have no idea.
I almost forgot
He's
the
never
cone,
under
dude.
105 degrees in that truck.
Let's get this guy going on in the oven here. McLovin. All right, so the 3 garlic bread, the pasta cone is in. Now we can start working chicken. Shrimp, which is on. Meatballs. So I need 3 meatballs and a chicken. The shrimp is already going.
Man, I tell you what, Fire Mage is meta right now, especially if you got an Augment Invoker in there.
1 meatball.
My buddy just started playing Fire Mage
2 meatballs.
in the last run he did last night. 245k overall.
3 meatballs.
I can't get the rotation down, so I still just play Frost, but
Shrimp.
holy hell, that's a lot of damage.
Pasta? Is this like is this one pasta just like no meat, no nothing, no veg, literally just... All right.
We got another friend of the community.
Going.
I don't know if you follow Richard Bam.
This is going to be the spaghetti pesto chicken.
He streams a cafe over in UK. He's on the EU, I believe.
Sunday gravy, literally meat
and he plays WoW, but he's mostly just a wouldn't say farmer. But he loves to just go out and do all the achievements, mount farm, stuff like that. Mog farm.
Some spinach going on in there.
He occasionally does
the other pan is pasta cone, spaghetti,
raid,
Sunday gravy ball, spinach, roasted Roma tomatoes,
and a few dungeons. But he's not like high player or not. He's not toxic at all. He's cool.
Hey, it's actually light.
I just wish I could play with EU players.
Okay.
They should make cross-country rounds. Yeah, I recommend him. Him and his nephew run a cafe over in UK and stream it. His nephew is the only deaf guy. And I want to say, let's see if I can get him on here without.
This one is spaghetti Sunday gravy. This one is shrimp and spinach. Pesto, shrimp, and spinach. And then the next one is...
Once the cafe goes down, he usually gets on and plays well for a few hours. I don't know how he does it. He works like 12-hour shifts in the cafe. And then he gets on WoW and plays. It's like amazing. Yeah, Richard Bam. I think his nephew might be here in America right now, like on vacation or something. Or one of them is. But when you get both of them in the cafe, it's a riot. So hilarious. Such a good guy. I mean, all of them on there. I'm not sure who all the women are. They might be family, like sister or whatnot, but it is just hilarious watching them, especially when you do the sound alerts and they start dancing.
So those are done. Done.
I think I got all my portals done on my main though. Now it's just time to relax. That's cool. Yeah, they're hilarious, especially when they're both together. And they do a lot of IRL stuff too, out on the town. They love arcades, going and getting them tickets to cash them in.
More specifically, vodka, whiskey, beer.
I hate the beginning of Chef's stream. He's always so stressed out. See what's happening in the front of the house. Oh, Trim's inside now, bugging Steve.
All night long.
All right, so the Roma tomatoes are getting pesto, chicken, and spaghetti. So let's get some pesto in here.
How's Chef Steve's audio? Can you guys hear him all right?
Pesto, Roma tomatoes, chicken, and spaghetti. This one is pasta bowl with spaghetti, Sunday gravy, fresh pasta, shrimp, spinach pesto. So that's this one. Shrimp spinach pesto. And then this one, spinach Roma tomato, meatballs, Sunday gravy. Grandma's Doritos, Sunday gravy. All right. So pesto, Sunday gravy. The other one is just plain. 2 meatball subs. The sub buns are nice and toasty. Too hot for me.
Man, it's nice having 3 monitors, but it's just always so much trying to do too much at once. I think I need to turn one off.
Let's check our bread, our cone. That should all be done. Yes and yes.
Don't give him the $150 we promised him.
For the love of
One
Ray
garlic
J in the chat,
bread.
asks if we've ever met before this stream.
2 garlic bread. 3 garlic bread. Pasta cone. Pasta cone. Okay. I think this is all pretty much ready. I think we're all pretty much ready. The meatballs feel good. The chicken feels good. Everything feels good. Fresh pasta, though, needs a little time.
What do you stream the church on?
We got a spaghetti.
You do it on Twitch?
Spaghetti. 3 spaghettis.
I know Chef Steve was doing that for a while.
2.
When he was up in the when he was staying with Pantry Elf.
Spaghetti. Ready, set, spaghetti.
Used to stream the church up there that Little Miss Nikki and Zero went to. They still have a stream page, but they don't do it when Steve left, because I guess he was running audio and everything.
But the chicken. That's going with the spaghetti pesto chicken Roma tomatoes. That pan right there. It's going into that pan.
You stream it on your page, or does the church have their own page?
Chicken pesto Roma tomato. This looks good. Smells good. But also looks good. All right, and then spaghetti pesto chicken Roma tomatoes, spaghetti Sunday gravy, pasta cone Sunday gravy meatballs, spinach Roma tomatoes. So let's get the meatballs in there. Let's get the cheese out for the meatball sub.
Hey, as long as it works, who cares how long it takes?
I always like to
That's
put
awesome,
cheese
though.
in the sub bun and then cheese on top. For meatballs, sauce, cheese. One meatball sub. Another meatball sub.
Yeah, I got a Bravewood Beanery coffee cup now. Can you see that up in the right corner, or is it kind of small?
Alright, 2 meatball subs are in the oven.
That's awesome when you can have a team like that.
Fucking hell.
That's how I am with my barbecues when I do the big charity ones. We've been doing it so long together. If I have to go sit down for a few minutes, it's all good. Don't even have to.
Nothing.
We don't even talk to each other really anymore. We just walk around and get things done. Welcome in, George. How goes it, buddy?
The next one is, which is the one that's getting fresh pasta? Shrimp is fresh pasta, so spaghetti this one. I can't get the fuck, got it. Spaghetti this one. Boxes, boxes, boxes. Okay. So let's plate the pasta bowl 2 times, one with spaghetti and Sunday gravy. First ticket, so we'll plate that one first.
How'd your stream finish, George?
Alright, spaghetti, Sunday gravy.
I haven't been to an actual church for a while, but when Chef Steve started streaming his,
Fresh herbs.
I found myself tuning in a lot and wishing I could find a church around here that I like. There's a couple of them around here that stream. It's pretty cool.
Spaghetti pesto, chicken, Roma tomatoes. Spaghetti pesto, chicken, Roma tomatoes. That's this one. Hey, what up, Sky?
You did nothing but sit around and talk and play marbles all day, George. What you cooking?
Good to see you, Sky. Thank you guys for all the love today. I'm sure half of it was Rui, Minja, the usual suspects. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you guys for all the love. All right, so this is spaghetti, Roma tomato.
What's the YouTube page? I'd love to just tune in, listen in, if you don't mind.
Here you go, Crab. This is for Katie. Tiramisu cup. All right, next up is the fresh pasta, pesto shrimp, and then the pasta cone, spaghetti, Sunday gravy, meatballs. All right, so the meatballs are going in the pasta cone. Meatballs, spaghetti, spinach, Roma tomatoes, Sunday gravy, pasta cone. The hidden meatball at the bottom of the cone. We'll never know it's there. We're going to cover it with a bunch of nudes and more balls. They won't even see it. And a meat sauce. The meat sauce and the balls are going to hide it. It's like a Christmas tree, dude. I can't even get that ball to stay. That ball wants to ball so hard right now. Cover that thing with Parmesan cheese and fresh herb. Look at this thing. I can't even get it all to fit in the cone, dude. Look at that thing. Jesus. Let's get that in a box ASAP.
Was that it then? Okay, I was going to type in the link just to make sure.
With more of the Sunday gravy.
Does that look right?
Here's what it looks like. Creme, can you close this? Never mind. Jesus, dude.
Awesome.
Keep taking
I
as
just
many
subbed
as
to
you
it.
can.
I
I'm
can't
gonna
wait.
sell.
That sounds good, George. Thanks for posting you're having pizza and I can't have any.
All right, fresh pasta. Ah, that hit me in the eye. That hurt. That was hot and hurt. Ah.
Why? It's only from a year ago.
I'm selling. Don't go anywhere.
What's the pastor's name?
Cram. I'm selling. Thank you.
So tomorrow I'm making orzo with lamb meat, tomato sauce, and peaches.
All right, shrimp. Fresh pasta.
Eric, nice.
This is pasta cone. I just have to do a cannoli for that. Of course.
We used to have a church around here that we really liked, that my wife's mom went to, and it was real comfortable. Felt like home. They always had nice seats in the back for people that can't sit long or have to get up and walk out and walk around a while.
Before we take more food. It doesn't every front of the house server does. They just take. At some point, we gotta stop a second.
Nice. What time is it anyway? Oh boy, almost time for me to get ready to start dinner. Tri-tip tacos with homemade green and red chili.
Paces the line better. Instead of taking,
The perks of having leftovers from a big barbecue.
Start the other fucking tickets yet.
I love that Bravewood. I mean, there's so many places that I've been to where if there's a crying baby, people just turn around and just look at you like, why are you here? And that's not what it's about. You shouldn't have to put your kids in a daycare to go to church.
2 meatball subs now too, so don't go anywhere.
I think if I do go visit Steve, I'm gonna have to stay for quite a few days. There's way too many things on that menu I want to try.
Two meatball subs with a cannoli. All right. 531, 527, 525. So this one's first. Next set.
You are in Oregon, Bravewood?
Ow.
Right. Beautiful country. Lived in Washington for a little while, so it's kind of close. But I got quite a few friends that used to live here in California and just left to beat these prices and this governor we have. And a couple of them moved up to Oregon for work. Need to get up there and visit. Might want to stay though. You guys got room for one more? Two more? I see a lot of posts and memes from Florida with, you can visit, but we don't want your California bullshit here.
All right, shrimp. I'm going to take a chug. I know somebody chugged me.
Won't need no blankets, just let that big old furry baby come in and lay in between us, keep us warm.
More specifically, vodka.
I'm not chugging again.
Whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer. because I wasn't just going to sit around for a couple of hours in Jonesboro. I was going to drink all night long.
First pasta cone. So 1, 2, 3, and a kid's pasta.
They like to be left alone unless you're feeding them.
4 garlic bread. And a cone. And a shit ton of cannolis. Okay, that's probably hot. Yes, it is, but I'm still grabbing it.
We got a cat. I don't know if it's a neighborhood cat, but every now and then we see a collar with a bell on it, but no name, comes over and just stays on our deck, you know, 6-8 hours and just sleeps, getting ready for its hunt at night.
Shrimp going in 1.
There's a lot of loose cats around here, and I think they fight for territory. I feel bad for them. And we're not allowed animals, so we just put water out on the deck, and when it comes by, we give it a couple of treats.
Chicken.
Big old black cat. Has named it 6 because it has 6 toes on each front foot and 6 claws too. It's crazy.
Turn that up a little bit. A little bit.
Is that what they're known for? Will they chase out coyotes?
There's 3 cannoli boxes, sir. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, that's cool. I've never seen 6 toes on a cat.
And stuff. I appreciate you.
So 6 was a perfect name for it, even though we don't know whose it is, and it might be answering to a different name.
Thank you guys, though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all the love and support. All right, 1 possible, 2 possible, 3 possible, 1 pasta cone. I need another pan. All right, first one is Italian sausage, spinach, roasted red peppers. Yeah. Spinach, roasted red peppers. The next one is mushrooms, Roma tomatoes, artichokes.
Yeah, they know I do it all the time. When I'm not streaming my games or until I get my mobile device so I can start doing my barbecues, I'll usually stream them when they're doing the food truck. I think I've had you on there a couple times. Oops, did I say that out loud? Just whoever's streaming that, you know, either Good Cause Crusaders or really good friends of the Good Cause Crusaders, or just people I like to stream. I enjoy sharing. I don't really do anything interesting but play games. And until I can get my mobile barbecue stuff going, it's about what I do.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, I learned so much from Steve. I mean, I've been barbecuing for probably going on 20 years, and when I first started watching him, he was doing the barbecue food truck in Cleveland, and just watching him smoke and his seasonings and temperatures and all that stuff, I learned quite a bit. I thought I knew a lot. I'll never know it all, but you always learn something by watching other people and then make it your own.
Was it the artichoke getting Roma tomatoes? Mushrooms, roasted red peppers. Mushrooms, Roma tomatoes, artichokes. Yes, mushrooms, Roma tomatoes.
Yeah, he's got quite a few years behind him in actual restaurants. I only worked in restaurants as like prep cooks, and I was a head cook at one restaurant, but that was so long ago. And the only thing I don't like about restaurants is they want you to do everything their way. But you got to understand that the customers don't like it your way. Everybody has different taste buds. Everybody likes different temperatures, different, you know, cooking. They like medium rare, they don't like rare, all that stuff. When I do my barbecues, I have three different meats that are well, medium well, rare, and I know who likes them.
All right.
And you want everybody to be happy, but in a restaurant, I can understand, quality control. But I just don't want to work for nobody anymore. I want my own. Just like Steve finally did. I'm so happy for him.
Done. Done. This can cook. All right, penne, spaghetti, and the kids. Penne, spaghetti. We're gonna give the kids penne.
And Crim looks hot as usual.
Oops. They get a little extra cannoli filling.
Spaghetti.
The bag is so full I can't squeeze it because it's wet.
Spaghetti.
What made you get out of that store? Did you move or just got tired of working for the store or owning the store?
All right. I think we're all good now. I just gotta.
Sounds good. I was getting ready to, now that I thank you for, coming on and getting me motivated to try to fix things.
So I'm gonna need 1,
I was getting ready to head out too. Looks like I got this set up decently. I'll try again. I'm gonna raid Chef Steve, and I need to get dinner ready before the wife gets home. So I appreciate everybody stopping by.
Yeah.
When are you going back live, Bravewood?
All right. I can actually look up. Hey, what up, Patrick? Hi, Kias. I promise I'll hydrate in a minute. Hi, Langer. How you doing? Hi, Cubby. Hi, everybody. Hi, Noob. Hi, Wind. Hi, Cat. Hi, Panda. Hi, Ballin. Panda, thank you for the 6 months. Hi, Taylor. Hi, everybody. Hi, Faceplant. Hi, Scrubs. Thank you, guys. Yo, Patrick coming in with a 5-er. The 5-pack. All right, let's start grabbing sauce.
Enjoy the fair.
5 gifted, dude. You don't have to hit the button.
And I'll catch you next time you go live.
I love you, dude.
Bye.
Spinach, roasted red peppers, Italian sausage, spinach, roasted red peppers. This is going with Sunday gravy.
Beer, tequila, more beer.
I promise I'm gonna chug. Hold on.
More whiskey and more beer.
Let me get this all organized. Spaghetti, herb, garlic oil, chicken, mushrooms, Roma tomatoes, artichokes. Mushroom, Roma tomatoes, artichoke. Herb and garlic oil. Thank you, Patrick, for the 5. The next one, spaghetti, pesto, meatballs, mushrooms, roasted red peppers. Mushrooms, roasted red peppers. This is getting pesto.